Get set, go.
Timers have been set. It is time to devour this ice cream sundae. What's up, everybody? Today, I'm here at Sweet Ashley's Ice Cream in Norwalk, Connecticut, taking on their kitchen sink sundae challenge. This has only been defeated by 7 people so far.
Take your time, bro. You got 30 minutes.
And I want you all to notice that Tears for Fears started playing.
Great song.
One of my absolute favorite songs. This was an omen that was a positive omen that I was about to destroy this. So, the kitchen sink challenge. What does it entail? Well, competitors must consume the entire kitchen sink sundae in under 30 minutes. Doing this, they'll get the entire sundae for free. You get a beautiful Sweet Ashley's t shirt, and you get a $25 gift card to come back and enjoy some of their other radically delicious sounding flavors of ice cream. So, what's actually inside this sundae? I know you're all curious. What makes this such a challenge? Well, it's a pretty robust sundae. It starts off with 12 entire scoops of ice cream, 4 vanilla, 4 chocolate, 4 strawberry, for all you Neapolitan lovers out there. Next, it's topped with 2 entire brownies, cubed into these small little cubes. Wow, cubed into cubes. Who would have thought? But it's 2 whole brownies, delicious brownies, may I add. Just the right amount of fudgy, not cakey, fudgy brownies. Just the way I wanted. There was at least 1 banana cut in half. Maybe a second? Couldn't remember. I ate this faster than expected. So we got bananas, brownies, 12 scoops of ice cream. Then, oh man, it was such a treat getting to watch the owner Frank dress this Sunday. He was having a blast. He added an entire cup of chocolate syrup on top, an entire cup of caramel sauce on top, and an entire cup of strawberry syrup on top. It was just you can see even here the syrup was spilling out the side. If that wasn't enough, he grabbed a fresh can of whipped cream and almost used the entire thing on top. And then he added cherries, sprinkles. It was beautiful to witness. So this whole sundae hit the table weighing 6.7 pounds. And when I was done, the bowl itself was only about 0.2 pounds. It's just a little plastic thin thing. So the whole sundae itself weighs about 6.5 pounds. And man, it's, just one thing I will say about the sundae itself, there was so much syrup. Eating this, the hardest part about eating this was just not making a disgusting mess. Every 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 time I would dig my spoon in, it would displace the pools of caramel and chocolate sauce, making it spill out over the side. And I'm not a neat freak, but I really like not making a big mess during these challenges. So part of me was getting flustered. There wasn't enough room in the bowl for me to really play around. Not like Scoopies, which had a big wide rim. I could really get gnarly and dig in there. It sort of reminded me of the frustration I had at my burrito challenge. The burrito itself was so large, there wasn't enough plate space for me to really play around with. But the I had to tap into that same energy, and so as frustrated as I was that I couldn't really dig in, at this point in the sundae, nothing's really spilling out over. And it's the same thing with the burrito. There's a breaking point in the middle when I've consumed enough burrito that I have enough plate space to mess around with. And here I am with the sundae. I've got enough bowl space. I can really just dig around, making sure to get large enough spoonfuls into my face. I learned this time from Scoopies, don't use a novelty large spoon, even though it's hilarious and it looks beautiful, great for Instagram. It is really terrible for actually trying to eat ice cream. So they were lucky enough. Yeah, they were lucky enough to blast Rob Schneider at me as I'm consuming this. The Water Boy is probably my favorite Adam Sandler movie, so that made me really happy. Man, he was blaring my favorite Tears for Fears song. He was blaring quotes from my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Sweet Ashley's Did It Right. This was, man, I really wasn't expecting to crush this Sunday so fast. My final time ended up being 6 minutes 23 seconds, which annihilates the previous record of 13 minutes. I did this so fast that the owner actually changed the rules of this challenge. If you go and take this on now, you have to do it in under 15, which is quite doable. You know, the one thing I noticed about the ice cream challenges I love because it requires so little chewing, if any. It's so eating ice cream is pretty much a strength for me. I didn't get bogged down by chewing down any of the food. I really had fun. Oh, that you can hear in the background. There was a friendly old couple. Well, here we go. Just the official record, 6 minutes 23 seconds. I just wanted to mention there was a beautiful old couple. They came in before I started eating. They ordered their ice cream. They were asking me questions about competitive eating as they were enjoying their scoops of ice cream, and they were cheering me on as I went. And I finished this entire Sunday before they were even halfway done with their one scoop. It was great. That's the one thing I love with these challenges. I love because some here I'm making a mess. I feel kind of part of part of me feels a little ridiculous making a scene in these restaurants, but it's always nice when the people inside enjoy it. And I'm giving them a show. But I not too much to say today. Just a raw clip. If you have any questions about this Sunday or ice cream or food challenges, drop them in the comments below. I love you all for checking this out, and I got plenty of other ones slated and lined up. I'm so excited to share with you guys. Stay tuned, and until next time, thanks for eating with me. Thank you.